Today we are going to learn a very important concept and very important topic of the day, that is sentence, right? Sentence in my video number 9, class 9, after learning all the important parts of speech. Today we are going to learn about sentence so that you can speak sentence, you can write with a very good sentence and all that. So my dear class, in today class we are going to learn about a sentence. So let's start. It's your class number 9. See, my dear students, this is sentence, right? And when I will take you, or when you will study that what is a sentence, normally what we understand, right? What we understand that sentence is having subject, verb and other word, right? Other word. So this we can say, or we can say at first we can say sentence is our expression. Expression of anger, expression of happiness, expression of sad and whatever that. So we can say that basically a sentence from any language is an expression. What is it? It is an expression, right? It is an expression. So this is very important. Now it is very important to understand what kind of expressions we want to give. So basically, when we talk about the sentence, subject, verb and other words. For example, I write here, I speak in English, right? This is an example, the example of one sentence, I speak in English. And then you can take that I is subject, and we have a verb here, right? And then other words is in English. This is the example of verb. And now it is an expression of something, your idea, your anger, your happiness, your success, your sorrow, because in human life there is sorrow, there is happiness, there is a failure, there is a success, everything is with us. So this is the first thing to understand. I hope now you have learnt one idea. Our sentence is our expression, our inquiry, our answer, our expression of life, right? So this is, I have done one example I have done for you. Now we take another example. So normally we have 3 types of sentences, right? 3 types of sentences from English language. Just look at here that, right? 3 types of sentences from English language. So type 1 is assertive sentence, type 2 is negative sentence, and the third one interrogative sentence, which is also known as yes no questions, right? So generally, or for our better understanding, we categorize, we put our sentences into the 3 categories. Category number 1 is assertive sentence, right? And next, negative sentence. Third is interrogative sentence. So assertive sentence is also known as positive sentence, right? It is an example of positive sentence where we are not describing the negatives, where we are not using not, we are not using never, no, nowhere, nothing, and like these type of words we are not using in this kind of a sentence. So let's study in more detail. Normally that assertive sentence is having, we have a subject here and there is a verb category, right? Verb can be for the 2 type. There is a helping verb as well as there can be the main verb in a sentence. Main verb After that, I always not write always there, object, I write other words. So we can say that there are the three parts: one normal sentence, one assertive sentence, which is, we know it is a positive sentence. Positive sentence is divided into the three parts. One part is our subject, second part is verb, and third part is other words. For example, I am a boy. I am a boy. You just take one example. I am a boy. I am learning. I am learning English, right? I am learning English at Learnsic. Learnsic. So see these two examples are there. One, I am a boy. Second example you can take, I'm learning English at Learnsic. So look at the first part. First part is I, subject, is an example of pronoun. Second, we have this only helping verb am from the present tense. Then after other words are boy. So this is an example of our assertive statement. Assertive sentence, right? Assertive sentence. Okay, assertive sentence is having subject, verb, and object. Another example, I am learning English at Learnsic, right? So here, first part is subject, first part is, okay, just, right? Okay, once more time, I just tell you, it is having three parts: subject, verb portion, whether helping verb, and other words, right? So we can say that assertive sentence has three parts, three components, or three portions. What are they? Subject, any kind of subject, singular, plural, I, she, boys, students, girls, and this may be a helping verb, may be there, and sometime both helping verb and main verb, sometime only helping verb and other words. So this is our structure, this is our formula to understand, to learn that assertive sentence is having three parts: subject, verb, and other words, which is also known as, which we sometimes also know as object of sentence. So the one thing that is one thing to understand. Second thing, what is important to learn to all of us regarding the assertive sentence, which is also known as positive sentence. So positive means not negative, right? We are not using a not, we are not using nothing, we are not using no, nowhere, never in the assertive sentence. So basically assertive sentence is a kind of a statement, right? It's a kind of a statement, is a kind of a statement, and it provides just information. It provides information, right? So now if you take look at that. Okay, assertive sentence is an example of a positive sentence. It is having a three parts: subject, verb, and object, right? Very easily you are understanding. The first thing is having us one subject. Next portion is verb, and third is other word, or which is also known as object. So that is very simple, and that is very sweet to understand. The class, all the my learners, all the English participants. And other thing, what is the role, what is the function, what does an assertive sentence do? Basically it informs us, it tells us, it is a kind of a statement. For example, why it is a statement? If I write here Kathmandu is a capital, right? It's a capital. So this we can take is an example of one information. This is a one statement. This is a kind of a information that after saying, after writing, after speaking this sentence, we pass the information, right? We provide information. We tell a fact, we tell a something to somebody. Therefore, I always say that assertive sentence is only for providing the information. For example, he is boy. If I say that he is my boy, right? It's information that I have passed the information. Just he is my student. So now take out the example. This is a statement, you know? This is my announcement. This is my statement. Here I just provide information, right? This is my claim. He is my student. So most of the and all the assertive sentences, they just provide us information, right? They are there to provide us information. So major function and the main role of our assertive sentences is that they deliver information, they pass information. So if you take other example, right, they are learning English. They are learning English. They are learning English. Now, when you read this sentence, you know, they are learning English. So very clear. First part is their subject, right? Second part is this part is considered as a verb, and part 3 is English, right? So as we all know that subject, verb, and other words. And then the greatest role of assertive sentence when we write, when we speak, when we use all the assertive sentences having subject, verb, object, they provide and they supply only information. For example, Nepal is a beautiful country. I'm working in Nepal. So it's information. Na? If somebody is asking how is Nepal, Nepal is a beautiful, what are you doing? I say I'm learning English. So to provide the information, to provide and to pass the information, we are using assertive sentence. I'm damn sure class after that, or after attending, after working, and after learning through my video, you are able to understand, you are able to write, and you are able to tell, you are able to answer the question that what is an assertive sentence. Basically, assertive sentence is an informative sentence. It gives us information, right? That's it. And number 2, negative means just opposite of assertive sentence, right? It is the opposite, and same thing is here. You can understand it is having subject and verb, and there is a concept of not. This is very dominating concept because of the negative sentence, not is we are using, and after that we can say that there is an object, or normally I write other words. This is to understand here. Class, we are going to learn 3 things here. There simply that we are adding not here extra. Similarly, there are many other words: not, never, and no, and some other words like nothing is there. Nothing also stands for negative. Hardly, right? And these are the words which make sentences negative. By using not, never, no, nothing, hardly, we are translating the positive sentence into negative. So same structure as it was of assertive sentence, subject, verb and object. So negative sentence is also divided into three parts. First number, subject. I give you, I'm not learning English. I'm not learning I'm not learning English. I'm not learning English. So look at here that this is the first portion. This is, we call it subject, and not learning. This is the having verb, and as well as not word is there to make negative sentence, and English is the part 3. So part 1 is this, part 2 is this, and then English is the part 3. So I'm damn sure that here the function of negative sentence is same as assertive sentence does. It also provides us information, but in a negative sense, right? For example, I'm not learning English. In an assertive sentence, we are saying that I'm learning English. In negative sentence, by using not, we are giving a negative sense, and we are also providing information, a bundle of information, detail and knowledge about. So for that, I write few more examples, right? Same thing. So negative sentence, it also supplies what? Information. By showing negative sense or in negative way. I hope now you have learned, now you have understood basically what is a negative sentence. And negative sentence means we are using negative words like not, no, never, right? Like these kind of words are applied there. No, not, we are using here not, no, and nothing, never, right? By using these and some others negative words, we are changing and we are making the negative sentences. And the next thing which we have to learn in our class is that they negative sentences, it also supplies information. So to pass the information, to pass the information, we can say what is the function? To pass information, to pass informations, to pass informations, or to tell something, right? So the very important the function of our either assertive sentence or negative sentence, both of them, they pass the information, they tell us, they let us know that I am learning English, I am not learning English, I work hard, I do not work hard. So look, very simple, that when there is this example that I work hard, this is an example of I work hard, this is an example of assertive sentence. The same sentence, if you want to change into negative sentence, the same sentence you want to change, so what you can do, that I do not work hard, right? Almost the structure is same of the both. assertive and negative. Only the one difference is that in negative sentence we are using the negative word like not. Another, both sentence, I work hard, I am telling somebody, I am passing the information, I am letting him or her know. And in the same another case is that negative sentence is also I do not work hard. So basically the function is to pass the information. Right? So we can hear what we can, in conclusion class, in conclusion, we can say that both we can say that both pass information, right? One thing is information and tell something. And one statement is that I'm a doctor. One example, I am a doctor. It is a statement. It is an example of assertive sentence. And the same sentence you can say that I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, right? So the function is same: to tell, to let others know, to pass the information. In one sentence, I am a doctor. In another sentence, I am not a doctor. So many of us, we are still very confused. We never know the function of assertive and negative sentences. Only their function is to pass, only their function is to supply the informations, to tell the people that we are Nepalese and we are not Americans, right? So this is the wonderful things. I'm damn sure that their structure is also similar. Only one thing you have to add extra in negative sentence, that is not you are adding extra in negative sentence, otherwise their structure is also same. So this is the way to learn, my dear class. Sentence, a normal sentence is having three things. What are they? Just we can revise it. Now sentence is having what? Subject, then verb and object, right? This is a normal sentence is having, a simple and normal sentence is having the three parts or three things in a sentence: subject, verb, and you can say object or other words. But one thing extra which it is having is that not like that sense, right? So this much for this video, and in my next video we will talk about the interrogative sentence. Thank you, class.